welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the channel. Today, we are going to be making Big Bank chicken sliders. But before we get into all that, you're tuned in to Kitchen Talk with Chef Big Bank, Season 3, Episode 109. Can you believe we are just chugging away? We are at 100 plus episodes just in Season 3. So with that being said, go ahead and hit the like button. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. Share this video with your friends. And we got Hawk in the building. Moderators are already out here. So when you come through the chat, be on topic. Don't be a troll. If you do, your days are numbered. But let me walk you guys through my ingredient list. And I'll walk y'all through what is going on and what do we have here. And Dr. Quantum, how are you doing? Okay, so the other day we made a budget-friendly meal with chicken breast. And I was telling you guys that I bought a 3-pack of chicken breast and I only used 2. So for the other chicken breast, I sliced it up and I marinated in olive oil, and then there's Montreal chicken seasoning and paprika on this chicken. So this chicken has been in here. It's inside of here marinating. Let me take the top off. Let me show it to y'all. We got El Cheapo in the building. And I'll be scared to grab my phone holder because I don't want it to fall. So here's our chicken that's marinating in the oil, Montreal chicken seasoning, and paprika. So, got a little bit of everything. These sliders are going to be so good. So we have our chicken that's marinating. I'm going to put it over here. And we have pickles and tomatoes. We have provolone cheese. And I have shredded spinach. You can use whatever type of cheese you want. Whatever type of lettuce you like, you can use it. So, we got a little bit of barbecue sauce. Back here, we have our Hawaiian rolls. These are the rolls that we're going to use for our slider bread. The Hawaiian dinner rolls is like perfect for sliders. So good. We have some crispy onions here. So, we got a little bit of everything going on, y'all. Barbecue sauce. Oh, and I got my mayo. When I pulled up with no mayo for my sandwich, y'all, made from the Big Bank. But I'm gonna let it go, Foodie Gang. Y'all did talk about me, so I got the mayo, got the barbecue sauce. I meant to show this to you guys for breakfast, but I forgot. Okay, this is cherry wine soda, and it is so good. If you have ever had this, put a 1 in the chat. Comment down below. Let me know if you've ever had cherry wine soda. Okay, so I have a whole story about this. You guys know that I live in Alaska. Cherry wine soda is produced in North Carolina. My mom is from North Carolina. So when she moved to Alaska, she really, really missed this soda. And Johnson, what's going on? So she would have my grandmother, who lives in North Carolina to this day, she would have her ship a case of cherry wine soda to Alaska. And it would be like, like the 12 packs when you get the Coca-Cola, and it comes in like the little box. It would be like that, and she would ship cherry wine soda from North Carolina to Alaska. And when we would get them, they would be so cold and so good. But so when I saw this at Fred Meyer's, I was like, oh my gosh, we never used to have these in Alaska, and now we do. So I grabbed one. I let Ava try it for the first time, and she loves them. And then we also have some deli style wedge seasoned potatoes. So because of these type of fries normally take a long time to cook, What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put them in the air fryer. If you want to eat less oil and you don't want to feel like you're frying everything, invest in an air fryer. Invest in the air fryer. So we got our pan here for the chicken. We're gonna get our chicken cooked. And then we're gonna get our sliders on the way. Shout out to Big Bank. Hey, that's me. But we got the Big Bank chicken sliders. Okay, the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get some of my potato wedges in here. And I wasn't gonna make these, but I was like, you know what? Let me just go ahead and make them so you guys can, get the whole experience of having a whole meal here. And then we got our slider buns. And actually, what's that? Hit the like. Oh, and now T-Bone, I was just, this morning, I was watching your pancake video. Where you, did the pancakes. Oh, T-Bone, you're doing so well on your channel over there. So well. And if you guys are on YouTube, go ahead and check out El Chifo's YouTube channel. She's doing so well over there, she don't even need me to talk about her. She don't even need me to talk about her. And always, you guys can support the channel. We're on Cash App now. We got Venmo, PayPal, Zelle, all that stuff. Okay, so I'm gonna on the air fryer, there's a fry option, and it does 400 degrees for 18 minutes. I like my fries to be pretty crispy, so I typically use that fry button. If you do not like your fries to be crispy, I would say you probably shouldn't even use that option. And so we got our pan over here. We're gonna start heating this up. I'm gonna move some things around. And I have some butter here. What I'm gonna do is put some butter in the pan for sauteing. And then I'm also going to melt some butter and some parsley. And probably put some garlic powder in there for the top. And then I'm gonna brush the top of the bread. Okay, let me go check. Okay, so I gotta get another phone, but I do have my laptop back here. So if you guys do send a Cash App or a PayPal, let me know so that I can check and then give you guys a shout out live on air. And I felt so bad. I just discovered this. When you send a PayPal, there are messages with it, and I did not notice that. And you guys have been sending some of the sweetest messages, so I apologize. Y'all, I'm working on it. But let me check, see what we got here. Okay, and we already have a sponsor of the show. I am so happy because, well, we have a sponsor of the show, and I know that you guys have been asking about the Cash App. So I talked to my sister. I said, hey, what can we do? But shout out to Dim Hop for the $5. That is going to make her the sponsor of the show. And I know that you guys were saying that you felt like if you sent $5, you wanted me to receive $5. So we are back on Cash App now. Everybody should be happy. I got something for everybody. But shout out to you, Hawk, for contributing and sponsoring the show. I really do appreciate it. And I've already started investing in the platform, which is so important. So when you guys do donate to the show, I use that money to buy more food, or I will buy kitchen appliances, or so I got a new soap dispenser over here. I got new metal trays for the stove. so that they look clean. So thank you guys so much for contributing to the show and for believing in me. I really appreciate that. Blake said, "You got something for everybody." Is it possible that that something is a plate? Yes. Blaze, I got you, Blaze. Let me tell you what you gotta do, Blaze. You gotta come to the 49th state. You gotta come to the cold. And so when I put a little bit of butter in here, I like to put a little bit of oil. I'm not gonna put a ton because my chicken already has oil on it. Oh, thank you so much, Hawk. She said, you working, you gotta get paid. Thank you so much, Hawk. And shout out to Hawk for being the sponsor of the show. I appreciate that. And you know what? It's funny that you said that. It just reminded me of something. When I used to work, I'm going to take this off because it's not hot enough. When I used to work in the kitchen, the place that I worked at, we couldn't receive tips. The place that I worked, we didn't receive tips. There was no tip jar. You know, the customers would just pay for their food. But one of the customers was like, I really want to give you a tip. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're always making my food all the time, doing such a great job. Like, the customers were mad that they couldn't tip. And so it's like, you know, you go to the coffee shop, they hand you the tablet, they're like, where's my tip at? But you're like, all you did was make my drink. But if somebody makes your food consistently good every time, you're going to want a tip. And Hawk says that sucks. Yeah, it was kind of, it sucked for the customers. And it was something that really bothers them. Is that they weren't able to give me a tip. But you know what? I love cooking. And so I was like, don't even worry about it. I don't want to get in trouble. And we got Caesar in the building. Caesar said, thanks for making my day with your cooking, though. With your cooking, even though you make me hungry. Well, this is what I always say, Caesar. This is a cooking channel. If you come here and you do not get hungry, I gotta do a better job. Y'all should get hungry when y'all watch my content. But not hungry and angry. You know, hungry and like kind of like happy a little bit. Okay, so we got our chicken in there for our sliders. Can you guys see it? Do I need to readjust? I think I need to readjust a little bit. Let me bend you guys down a little bit. And then we have our Hawaiian rolls over here. Provolone cheese and our shredded spinach. And Caesar said, very true, love your cooking. And Casey, what's going on? He said, what's up, chef? We're making big bank chicken sliders. I got our chicken on the stove. This chicken was marinating in olive oil, Montreal chicken seasoning, and paprika. And then I got my Hawaiian rolls, shredded spinach, provolone cheese, crispy onions. And then over here we have tomatoes and pickles. And we got Dim Hot coming through with the $5 to get this show jumping. So we already got a sponsor. We're doing good right here. Another thing is that this recipe is very, very simple. You guys can make this at home. So I'm gonna put in here now. I'm gonna put some butter. I'm gonna get a little bit more butter, and I'm gonna melt this butter in the microwave. And this is I'm gonna use this to brush the top of my sliders when they get done. Yes, and hit the like button, y'all. Double tap the screen. Get us going strong in the algorithm. Okay, so I got my butter, my measuring cup. Things are falling, things are falling. So I'm gonna go put this in the microwave, let this melt for a second. And you really only need to do like 20 seconds. You guys already see how it's like hot and melted. Okay. So you guys can see out the chicken on there. Woo! Ooh, it's gonna be so good. Okay, I'm gonna put a little bit of garlic powder in my butter with some parsley and then give this a stir. And I'm just gonna brush the top of the slider buns with the butter. This step is absolutely not necessary, but it will make your sliders look pretty. So it is up to you if you want to do this step. And then in a little bit here, we're going to start building our sliders. This, I believe, is like the nerve-wracking part. And then I got my cherry wine soda. Let me know in the comment section, have you guys ever had this type of soda? It kind of tastes like cherry Coke, kind of, but this one's better. And Casey said, yes, looks like it's gonna be so tasty. Yes, and you know what? Burgers are very popular. Sandwiches, very popular. They're just so good. They're so good. Okay, and if you have a thermometer, you can temp these. They should be about 155, 165. Okay, it's very, very complicated, but when I used to work in the kitchen, there's this thing that they taught us. It's like if you poke the meat and it feels like your skin, then that means, I think it says, it means that it's medium rare. But I can already tell that this is done. But for you guys, Foodie Gang, use a thermometer. Okay, and so it is popping, so I'm going to wipe down the stove really quick. And we're going to start building some sliders here. And, you know, sliders are like a little bit tedious, but they're so good. And, you know, you can take a whole pack of Hawaiian roll sliders and dedicate them to this. I'm only making a couple of sliders because I didn't have a ton of chicken left. But that is not nice. That is clear sugar. That is definitely not going to work. The first thing I do, you want to be very careful during this step, is I'm going to take my knife and slice them in half. You want to be, like I said, very careful during this step. And it doesn't have to be like perfect. Okay, if you guys were here, I'm going to try to bring you guys up and hopefully this doesn't go down. If y'all fall, I'm going to catch y'all, Foodie Gang. Do not worry. If you were here a couple of months ago, I made Philly cheesesteak sliders, and I have added that video into the video description of this video. They were amazing. And we're going to kind of do something simpler, but not the same here. Okay, so let me get everything out the way. You know, we've been talking enough. It's time to get down to business. So I'm going to just slice these ones in half as well. And be very careful during this step. Okay, and you guys see how that this is the top, and then this is the bottom. So it was like that. And let me show you guys the type of rolls that I'm using, so that y'all know exactly what to get. It's these ones. You know what I'm talking about? These ones. Let me know if y'all have ever had these rolls. These are so good and so bad for you at the same time because you can't stop eating them, in my opinion. So the first thing we're going to do is I'm going to put some mayo on the bread, because the last time I did not have mayo, y'all let me know. Y'all were not happy when I did not put mayo. When I had a sandwich, I didn't have mayo on it, so we got some mayo. And then Casey know what I'm talking about. She said the sweet rolls are the best. They are so good. So good. So, can y'all see me okay? Am I too far away? Do I need to move to the middle or what? Can y'all see everything? Put that there. That's when we get done. Can y'all see me? Okay. Yeah, okay. So y'all can see me okay. Thank you so much. Sometimes I be needing y'all feedback because it's like, I want to know what y'all think. And if you can't see me, I'm going to have to readjust. But okay, so we got our mayo on here. We're going to just smooth it around. And be careful during this process because they are fragile. Oh, let me get my gloves on so I can feel professional. I got the black gloves. You know the ones that... I got the black ones. What am I doing out here? What am I doing out here? I got the black gloves, you know. It's getting... It be getting serious when I put these bad boys on. So when I worked in the restaurant, we always wore gloves. But because I'm at home, in the comfort of my own home, I be using my hands, but got the gloves on. Shout out to Hawk for sponsoring this episode. If you guys want to contribute, donate to the show, keep the stove on. You can hit the Cash app. You can send a super chat, super sticker. I'm gonna have to put some more mayo on this. It's not enough. Put some more mayo on there. Let me see if I bend y'all a little bit this way. And no, I ain't gonna hurt nobody. See, y'all gotta take these gloves the wrong way. No, I ain't gonna hurt nobody with the black gloves. Now, I will say, when you put on them black shoes, them black Air Force Ones, I think that's what they said, the black hoodie, and the black pants, and the ski mask, yeah, it's not okay. But I'm not doing all that. Okay, so we got our slider buns down here. Let me see what we're looking like. I'm gonna put our fries on for probably like 5 more minutes just so they can get super, super crispy. Okay, when you're making the sliders, I think that the hardest part to remember is the bottom and the top. So you don't want that to get mixed up. me come over here to the chat. Let's see what y'all got going on. Mo Love, what is going on? What is going on? And Casey said, I'm excited to see how they are going to turn out. You know what? I don't think you can really ever go super wrong with sliders because sliders are so good. And so I'm like, what should I put on there first? We are just gonna put the tomato on there first. Nope, I'm gonna put the chicken on there first. Okay, another thing that you can use, this is chicken breast, but another good option to use is shredded chicken. I've seen that be used a lot. And some of these are kind of big, so I'm going to cut them up. But yes, you can use shredded chicken as well. And a lot of times, you'll actually see shredded chicken being used on a slider. I happen to have a chicken breast that I wasn't using. And so I sliced it up and I was like, oh, this would be perfect for a slider. Oh my goodness, we got a superstar in the building. What's going on? No captivity with Freezy. And Hawk said, what about tenders? That's a good idea too. You can use tenders, you can use shredded chicken. It is totally up to you. But we're making our big bank chicken sliders, okay? And I have some Hawaiian rolls here. I'm placing my chicken on to my sliders. That's going to be a big one right there. And shout out to Hawk for being the sponsor of the show. Okay. And so do I need to move a little bit closer to y'all? That's still a little bit hot, so I can't move yet. And I have my provolone cheese here. I'm going to put a little bit of provolone cheese on each one. And the closer you get that cheese to the meat, the cheese will start to melt. You can use any type of cheese here. I am just using provolone because it's what I had. And Mo loves that. Looks great. When I'll be about to eat, y'all, I'll be so excited. But it's like, it's a real excitement. It's not fake. Not fake at all. Okay, so now I'm going to go in with my tomatoes here. Oh my God, this would be perfect for a party. See if I can come a little bit closer. Okay. Y'all see them? And Blaze said, I found something for you and Ava to prepare for live on her channel. A gumdrop cake. I have never heard of that. I will have to look that up. But, Foodie Gang, before we got here, and bless my sister's hearts, they were here the other day when we went live on New Year's. And they are always like providing stuff and giving me stuff. But my sister dropped off some mini muffin pans and some donut pans. I am going to figure out how to make donuts. And we are going to be making donuts here very, very shortly. Okay, I just figured out that I am missing a pickle. So hold on, y'all. I just figured out I'm missing a pickle. And then as people said, Kiki was lit. You know what was so funny? That live stream with my sister here where she was cussing it all out. That live stream actually did the best for that day. I said, ain't that about nothing? Y'all like being cursed out. Okay. You guys, this is the nerve-wracking part. Okay, so we got our chicken on there. We got our tomatoes, pickles, provolone cheese. We're gonna put a little bit of spinach on here, just a little bit, just a little bit. Yes, Kiki was definitely lit, and I was rolling. And then Blaze said, "I'll take 2 glazed donuts and a bear claw, please." You know what's funny? Okay, so LT said her son said I got the OJ Simpson gloves on. Look, why y'all trying to make me out to be a criminal? When I be seeing people wear these black gloves on social media, I think it looks so tight. But y'all is funny. they said y'all crazy. Okay, so we got the chicken on there, the tomato, the cheese, the pickle, mayo. We're gonna put a little bit of barbecue sauce on, and then I'm gonna put some crispy onions on here, and then we're gonna put some more barbecue sauce on. Yeah, we're gonna try that. And Hawk said some greens for health. Yes. Okay. Oh my goodness, look at this. We are building the slider. Okay. Woo! Blaze is right on time with the 5 memberships. So that 5 of you are able to come hang out with the Foodie Gang for the next 30 days. And y'all are able to get a sneak peek. Oh my goodness, look at these. But shout out to Blaze. Blaze, that's going to make you the sponsor of the show. We got Hawk coming through with the $5. Blaze coming through with the 5 memberships. So $14.95 is the sponsorship. I'm going to check the Cash App after I'm done with this. But oh my goodness, you guys, this is going to be delicious. Then we're going to come back with some more barbecue sauce. I'm going to take these gloves off because now y'all talking about me. Okay. So now I'll put some more barbecue sauce in there. Just look at that. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. And then Blaze said YouTube doesn't allow you to choose who gets the membership. Can't stand this app. Blaze, we just happy you here. Okay, and then we're gonna put the top on and close it up. I want to go to a dinner party prepared by me where I get to eat. I don't even know what to do now. Oh my goodness. Let me see if I can move this a little bit closer to y'all. And then I'm going to put some fries on here first, actually. Yes, but when you do gift memberships, YouTube selects who gets the membership. And it's completely random. And sometimes I don't know how they be coming up with this stuff. But you know what? Shout out to YouTube. Because if it wasn't for YouTube, I wouldn't be here. So we ain't going to say too much bad about YouTube. Okay, this is the nerve-wracking part. I'm going to try to cut. Where's my knife at? Try to cut these sliders. Oh my gosh. We haven't even put the butter on top. Y'all, it's finna go down. Woo! Shout out to Blaze though. Blaze came through sponsoring 5 memberships. Okay, here we go. This is the bad part about being left-handed. Because I'm left-handed, a lot of things are awkward. So when I was in the kitchen and you know, me being left-handed, a lot of times when we would be prepping, it would be kind of difficult if I was working with someone who was right-handed. It makes a big difference. Go. Oh my goodness, you guys. Okay, so we already went live earlier today, and then we're going live again because I had to show you all these big bank sliders. Oh my goodness, look at that. Let me get some clean gloves to make sure y'all not out here talking about me. Let me get some clean gloves. But look at that. Oh, and I didn't even do this part. Then we're going to come back with some butter. In case he said yummy. Come through with some butter. El Cheapo said, looks amazing. And Blaze said, can a brother borrow a slider? Of course, Blaze. For you? No problem. Okay, so let me get... You know the thing I love about this YouTube channel is that now that I'm kind of doing my own thing, I get to design the menu, so I get to pick out what's going to be on the menu. And I have a lot more, you know, like creative control versus when I was in the kitchen. A lot of those days, I would have to cook what somebody else wanted me to cook. And so because I'm not doing that and I'm not working for somebody else, I get to cook what I want to cook and I get to make what I want to make. But here we go, Foodie Gang, and we ain't done. Because y'all know I got to do a little extra something. So... But yes, I love having creative control where I get to pick what I'm cooking versus when I was in the kitchen, it would be the opposite. You know, we had to cook whatever was on the menu, what they would pre-select for us. But a shout out to Blaze and a shout out to Hawk. I feel like y'all already knew, Foodie Gang, it was finna be going down. Y'all already knew it was finna be going down. And then I got... It's right here. My cherry wine soda. Can y'all see everything? I don't want to move it too much because I don't want to knock it over. For y'all to be able to see. Okay, I'm gonna get a little container and put some barbecue sauce in it. Oh, here we go. Could not find this earlier. Put a little bit of barbecue sauce in it. Just to put a little bit of barbecue sauce on the soy. Ooh, you know what I really want? What I've kind of been craving is buffalo chicken. Anything is super, super good. But food again, what's going on out here today? What's going on? I hope everybody's having a great Saturday. Eat some great food. You know, enjoy your time. So here we go. And then this is cherry wine soda. I already went over the history of this and what this drink means to me. And Hawk said barbecue and mayo mixed to dip the wedges. Ooh. I have never mixed barbecue sauce and mayo together. I wonder how it tastes. Okay. Now I got the question for the chat. How much are you paying for this? 5 sliders and a handful of wedges. How much are you paying? How much are you paying, Foodie Gang? What are y'all paying for this? Let me know. Let me know in the chat. I want to see what y'all gonna pay for this. And I got some more here. Angela said $30. And Hawk said it'd be a good 15. And Boss said food good. Mo Love said 35. Lisa, how are you doing? How are you doing? Said 35 as well. And then Casey said 25. And Blaze said if that no cap meetup comes to fruition, I could not say that word, but I knew what I was going to. I'm hiring you for catering services. Thank you, Blaze. One day I'm gonna do catering again, and I'm gonna do a private chef. But I'm gonna do that when Ava gets older, so that I'm able to really like move around the way I want to be. Blaze said 30 to 35. Okay, okay. That is the only thing with being a private chef and doing catering is that it is a really big time commitment. And in my opinion, it's tough to do a job like that if you have small children. And at the time I was doing catering, Ava was not even 1 year old. I had I had this job when I got pregnant. I went on some maternity leave, and I came back to the same job, and they moved me into the catering department. So Ava was very, very young when I was trying to do catering, and I was like, this ain't gonna work. This ain't gonna work. But shout out to everybody in the building. Go ahead and hit the like button. And Blaze said that looks like the going rate. You know what? I think that if when people went out to eat food, they got food that was made with love, like this, people wouldn't mind tipping. People wouldn't mind paying high rates for their food if the food is good. Now, when you go somewhere and they want you to pay a lot of money and the food is not good, that's when the problem comes in. That's when it's not cool no more. When it's a problem. But shout out to Blaze for coming through with the 5 memberships. Shout out to Hawk for sending the $5 on Cash App. And I'm going to check it one more time and just to make sure I did not miss anybody. And when I come back, I'm going to give you guys a taste test. I'm going to take a bite and we're going to see if we are missing anything, if we need to add anything. Okay, so I'm gonna save this one for my picture and I'm gonna take a bite of these ones back here. I have a Facebook food group and I need to take more pictures. So I'm gonna save that one for my photo shoot. But I will try one of these wedges off of here. And I like to dip my potatoes in barbecue sauce or ranch. And I'm gonna try the soda for you guys. Um, it might make a mess, but look at that. We got the spinach, the chicken that was like sauteed. We have the tomato. We have the pickle. We have crispy onions on here, barbecue sauce, and mayo. And no problems, Liliana. She says, sorry, have family over. I'm here to watch the ending, laugh a lot, and say hi. And if you guys are on Face or YouTube, I was thinking of Facebook because I was just talking about them. Go ahead and head over to her YouTube channel, No Captivity with Freezy and El Cheapo, and also more Mo Love. Great YouTubers. Wow, look at that. Oh my goodness, look at that. Now this is putting me in the mindset. Oh, not provolone cheese on here. This it reminds me of Chick-fil-A. Now I'm not saying that my chicken sandwich is gonna be better than Chick-fil-A because they make some good chicken sandwiches. But I'm saying if you went to Chick-fil-A and you got this, you would not be upset. So and thank you so much, Blaze. Blaze said I'll put links in the chat. Thank you so much. And if you guys miss the opportunity to subscribe during the show, the links will be in this chat so that you can come back to them. But oh my god, I don't even know where to start. Mmm. 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 Oh my goodness. It's like I'm getting savoriness from the chicken, and then you just taste the sweetness from the bread and a little bit of that pickle, the barbecue sauce, the crispy. And it's like a party in your mouth in a good way. Y'all, when I be doing these taste tests, I be so serious. Oh, and thank you so much, Angela. Angela said it takes your skills, talent, and love to make delicious and appealing food. I agree. Oh, okay. That makes a lot of sense. Well, yes. As far as the currency can make it really, really expensive, but you guys, when I be eating food, I be so serious about my little reviews I be doing. And I be watching my content. I'm like, who do I think I am? And Angela, thank you so much. She said that's better than Chick-fil-A. The chicken fillets are so high in sodium. That is a really good point that Angela just brought up. Is that sometimes when we go to fast food places and we purchase our food from there, it's it can be really really high in sodium. Versus you making it at home, you can kind of control what products you put in there. Um. Oh, okay, Blaze. Okay, Blaze. Well, thank you for being on top of it. Um, I think it'll still work, Blaze, but I don't know. We gotta check, y'all. You know, 9 7 goodies, newer platform is still figuring it out. This is so freaking good, though. Um, mm, mm. Like crispy onion, got barbecue sauce. Mm. Liliana, I'm telling you, anybody in the chat, if you make this for your partner, your spouse, you can't make this for anybody, okay? It's how you get the crazies in your house. So be cautious when you're cooking any of my food for somebody that you're not serious about. You know, but Liliana, you can make it for your husband. That's cool. But I'm saying if y'all making it for that guy that you don't really know about, you don't want to make this for him. If you're not serious. Mm. Mm. Oh my goodness, y'all. Liliana said, if you don't like it, I'm gonna come after you. No, don't come after me. No. You guys, these are so good. And honestly, I want to devour like two more of these. But I gotta do that off camera because this is type of food where, you know, when you eat it, you're gonna make a mess, so you don't want to be around nobody. And then I will also put the recipe and the complete ingredient list in the video description after this. This, in my opinion, was a very simple recipe. Hawaiian sweet rolls. I got a chicken breast that I sliced thin. If you want to, you can use shredded chicken, or I believe Hawk mentioned chicken tenderloins. So this is a very flexible recipe as far as the chicken goes. And then tomatoes, pickles. I use French's crispy onions. If you were here during Christmas, I made a green bean casserole. Those same onions, I put them in the oven, toasted them up, put that on my sandwich, some barbecue sauce and some mayo, and then I made a garlic butter to go over the top. Y'all, it was so good. This is why you gotta subscribe to the channel. Turn on the notification bells so that you do not miss any recipes. You never get locked out of a live chat. And thanks to Blaze for gifting 5 memberships. 5 of y'all don't gotta worry for the next 30 days. But and then I was here a couple of months ago and I made Philly cheesesteak sliders using the same bread. I have also included that video in the video description so that y'all can know how to make Big Bang chicken sliders and you know how to make Philly cheesesteak sliders. So these are perfect for a party. I got my cherry wine soda here. That's a twist top, but I'm struggling opening it. Oh, there we go. Just popped. Cheers, y'all. Cheers to Big Bang, to good food, to Blaze and Hawk for supporting the platform. Cheers to Cash App. We are back on Cash App, y'all. So, y'all talk about my black gloves. It's like, no matter what I do, y'all got something to say. So, it is what it is. But cheers. Put a one in the chat if you've ever had cherry wine soda. If you haven't, you're gonna have to find some and try it. It is delicious. Um. Okay, and then Casey said, "Where can I find that drink?" Yes, and Liliana, I do have Cash App again. I got it back yesterday. I made a new one, Chef Big Bang 31, or money sign Chef Big Bang 31. Okay, Casey, that is a hard question. This soda is produced in North Carolina, and for a while we had to get them shipped to Alaska because we didn't have them here, but they are now in Alaska. I am not sure where you can find cherry wine soda at, and I don't know if your store will have it. Ooh, excuse me. See, I'm already burping, y'all. Um, so what you can do is type in cherry wine on Google and see what it says. And Liliana said, "What's it called? Cherry wine or the Cash App? Money sign Chef Big Bang 31." Oh, and thank you so much, Ba. I'm just gonna say Ba. He said, "Beautiful hair." Thank you so much. One thing I will say is some days I feel like I'm having a bad hair day, and then I come here and you guys are like, "We love your hair. We love your hair." I'm like, you know what? Thank you. Because I was feeling like my hair was looking a little dry. So I'm glad you like it. Ooh, okay. Liliana said they got some at Target, and she's in Wisconsin. Yeah, so I don't know what happened. I don't know if they're now shipping. I gotta have to do some research. I'm gonna have to do some Foodie Gang investigative team research and figure out, did Coca-Cola buy this soda or something now? So allegedly, did they buy it? And are they able to ship it all over? I don't know, but this soda is so good. Mm. So that's my little backstory to this. My mom is from North Carolina, and we used to have my grandma ship this soda up to Alaska. Now I finally found it in Alaska. And Casey said I will look for it. It looks like it tastes great. It kind of tastes like cherry Coke, but with way more cherry. And you're not getting like, I don't know, it just tastes way better than cherry Coke at the same time. But yeah. So I got this soda. I got one for me and one for Ava. And I let Ava try it for the first time. I told her the story. And she was like, "Mom, I love that soda." I'm like, "Yeah, you're not getting mine." Yeah. And Angela said they have it at Kroger and Walmart stores in Michigan. I'll give it a try. Yes, you guys, give it a try. And that's why I absolutely love this channel. And I really love my food group because there's so much information and so many different types of food where it's like you guys might not have tried the food before, but maybe I have. And so we can always like bounce ideas off of each other, and we're constantly learning and growing. I feel like it feels very I don't know how to say this, stagnant on YouTube sometimes. It feels like everybody knows what the problem is, but nobody knows any solutions. And so I love here when we talk We're able to grow and learn, try new things. And Blaze, shout out to Blaze, and I'm happy to see Blaze. And I'm happy everybody's doing good. You know, we are only what 4 days into this new year, and it's kind of already been a little bit hectic. But you know, we're gonna see how it goes. We're gonna see how it goes. Okay. But you guys, I just wanted to show you guys my chicken sliders, my big bank chicken sliders. And I already made the Philly cheesesteak sliders. That video is attached in the video description. Go check out both of my recipes for sliders. These would be great for dinner, for lunch, if you're having a tailgate party. Just look at that. Oh. And I put a little bit of butter and a little bit of parsley on each of the sliders. We have some barbecue sauce here. And we have some potato wedges. So it is going down. And you know, I just love the positivity on YouTube. Now everybody's positive, but here at 907 Goodies, we are positive. And I love how, you know, we're able to meet each other. And the chat be going down. Okay, Blaze. Blaze said, look, I'm done with these sliders. What's coming up next? And Blaze, and shout out to the foodie gang, because y'all be keeping me on my toes. And y'all don't be playing no games. Okay. Next on the menu, we're going to have the Foodie Gang food panel here, and we're going to talk about Trump 2025 and the FDA. Okay, Sunday dinner, tomorrow dinner, we are going to be having beef tips, white rice, and cornbread muffins. So, if you guys don't know what beef tips are, perfectly fine. Let me explain it to you. Okay, so it's kind of like a braised beef, and you can put mushrooms, onions, and pepper in it, and it has like a really nice beefy like a brown gravy, a really really dark brown gravy, and then you put it over some rice. Have you guys ever eaten at Texas Roadhouse? Well, Texas Roadhouse has this dish that my sister orders every time, and that's kind of what inspired me. But it's beef tips, and it comes in like a really rich brown gravy with mushrooms, and then she gets it over rice. And so we're gonna kind of do a spin off of that. And Zeb, how are you doing? And Liliana said, you making us hungry, laugh out loud. But y'all know, 907 Goodies, if y'all come here and y'all don't get hungry, somebody need to fire Big Bang. Because that is not acceptable. And Casey said, yes, Texas Roadhouse, yes. So they have a dish there called beef tips. And that's kind of what we're gonna make. So it's gonna be like beef. It's gonna be so good. And like a brown sauce, like a brown gravy. I don't know what they call that. A really, really rich brown gravy over some rice with some cornbread muffins. So that's Sunday dinner. So y'all tune back in. And I was undecided today if I was gonna be making sliders or shrimp fried rice. So we have shrimp fried rice in our future, foodie gang. It's in our future. We also got donuts and muffins in our future as well. So stay tuned. All right. I just wanted to show you guys the Big Bang chicken sliders. I'm going to work on getting the recipe together and in the video description. But leave a comment down below after this video is over, and let me know what is your favorite type of slider. And you might see it on the menu next. But shout out to Blaze for coming through with the 5 memberships. And that is going to make Blaze the sponsor of this show. Shout out to Hawk for coming through with the $5 on Cash App. And speaking of that, let me just check it one more time. Make sure before we get up out of here, I don't miss nobody. And Angela said, thanks everyone for watching this live tonight. Okay, y'all. So we didn't miss anybody. We got everybody. Blaze with the 5 memberships. Hawk with the $5 on Cash App. And Hawk said, tuna melt slider. You know what? That might be a good idea. And I have something else I want to show you guys before we get up out of here. I was thinking about another budget-friendly meal. And let me see if you guys have ever had this before. Okay, so another budget-friendly meal. Have you guys ever had tuna helper before? Well, so I thought of this because Hawk said tuna sliders, which sound really, really amazing. I've made a tuna melt before, but I have not done tuna sliders, so I think that would be very, very fun. But I was thinking of this for another budget-friendly meal. That'll be another episode, though. And Angela said, yes, she's had tuna casserole before, or tuna helper. It's a tuna cheesy pasta. Yeah, so I was thinking of that for another budget-friendly meal. So we're going to have to try tuna helper. But tuna sliders sound amazing. Hawk said never had it. Me neither. I've never had it. But tuna sliders sound really, really good. But I will see you guys tomorrow. We're going to have the Foodie Gang food panel here. Shout out to everyone that contributed and donated to the show. And Casey said, yes, tuna helper is good. Okay, so I am more excited about it now that I've heard that you guys have tried it before. I have never tried it. Someone donated that box to the platform. So I was like, okay, this will be another great budget-friendly meal. And Hawk said, have a good night. Yes, thank you guys so much for tuning in for this episode. We got our Big Bank sliders here, our Big Bank chicken sliders. And I will see you guys in the next one. Connect with me on social media, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, and then join my group. And I'll be putting that recipe in here shortly. Shout out to Blaze and Hawk. Thank you guys so much, Foodie Gang. I will see you guys down in the comment section. I am your host, and this is Kitchen Talk with Chef Big Bank. And I will see you guys in the next one. Have a great weekend, you guys. Stay prayed up, stay blessed, eat great food, and be happy people out there in the world.